And Lush Louisville, we are now live. Good to be back. Hope everybody's having a good week. Super excited for this today's episode. We've got a very, very special guest. I was just speaking with him not too long ago, and I was on his Instagram, and I was like, man, this guy looks really, really familiar. And turns out he went to high school with me, but I think he was a grade or two below me. But I swear, man, I knew he looked very familiar. That's crazy. But we'll get to him pretty soon. I hope everybody's having a good week. Hope everybody's been well. Everybody's doing good. Bishop, what's up, man? How you doing? Good to see you. Jumping in the chat right away. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, it's been a pretty good week. I've been working a lot. I've been working on my mix for Sarah, the girl I recorded back in Nashville. That was a little over a week ago. Been doing that. It's been a lot of time. But Joya, good to see you in here. I appreciate you. All the love and support. Man, it's really getting to the point now. Sometimes when I jump on here, at least when I first started, I was like, oh man, I'm kind of nervous. Like, I'm going live. I don't really know what to say. Still get like that a little bit, but now it's getting to the point like, all right, I'm excited. I kind of know the flow of how the podcast is going to go, what's going on, and what's going to happen. So super cool. I'm really enjoying the podcast. And again, I appreciate everybody that jumps in here and asks questions and just connects. And the goal of Lush Louisville is to shine light on Louisville creatives all around and their work and bring each other together. And that's the bottom line. So let's see here. How about Julia Bishop? What'd y'all do this week? What's going on? Mitch Martins, hey, my man down in Florida, the man himself. What's going on in Florida? It's probably 105 there. Actually, probably not, but it's pretty muggy here in Louisville. I forget there's a little delay in the stream. I forget about that sometimes. Well, let's see. What else did I do this week? I think pretty much I just worked a whole bunch. Yeah, I think that was pretty much it. Okay, Mitch says. Oh, Julia says she's moving out of Seattle. Oh, sad face. Julia went to school there for 4 years, I guess now. That is crazy. Mitch says, I'm dying. Oh, my God. Mitch lives in Boca Raton, and his AC broke. That is upsetting. Yikes. Well, he's got a pool. He'll be fine. Jeez. So let me give you some background on my more well-known friend than I thought. He goes by the name of Russ Guapo. He is a up-and-coming artist here in Louisville, Kentucky. Artist, songwriter, producer. He just put out a new music video to his song Brag Different, which I really like. That was one of the first songs I heard by him. But yeah, apparently he used to play football at Manual. And this kid right here, he played basketball with me at Manual. Jalen Howard, I believe was his name. But yeah, so he's coming in here today. I'm super excited. Let's see what he's got going on. He should be on here ready to go. Give him a ring. Yo. What's up, man?
How you doing today, bro?
Man, I'm good. How are you?
I can't complain, dog. Another day I'm still alive, so that's a blessing in itself. I'm here at the studio right now, sitting outside right now.
Yeah.
Talking to you for a bit, man. So definitely let's get her going. I'm excited. I'm excited to be here.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm excited to have you in here, man. I appreciate you taking the time to be here.
Appreciate you for having me in here, dog. Like, I appreciate it.
Absolutely. So let's go ahead and Russ, what's your background here in Louisville? Where'd you grow up and where'd you go to school?
1 second before we start. You cool if I smoke this blunt while I'm talking, right?
Yeah, dude. Do your thing. Go ahead.
First things first. So I'm from Louisville, Kentucky. My mom and dad did military stuff. I did a little bit, but like, I grew up in Louisville.
Yeah.
I grew up in the West End, 41st Street. I lived out for a little while. Moving around because doing things that went down. I went to higher middle school, went to Big Elementary, I went to Manual High School, Crimsons out there. Real talk.
Shout out to all my Manual Crimsons. We got one girl in the live chat. She went to Manual with me, my girl Julia.
Tell her T up then. That's what I'm talking
Yeah.
about.
Yeah. Now, so you were in which program? Say that again. You told me you were in the choir, or what was it?
I was in White Bass. I was in the choir vocal department.
Okay.
So I did the vocal shit, like singing wise. I also did conducting. I took conducting classes as well.
Yeah.
Orchestrated stuff, like if arts conducting and just learning different things like that. And I can honestly say White Pass has helped me to this day. Like, so
Yeah.
send your kids to White Pass if they're talented. If they're not talented or smart,
Right.
I mean, I wouldn't really say anything about White Pass, but really what I was saying is more so like anybody who's interested, going to White a great program, you're out, for performing arts.
Yeah.
Manual's whole program, everything Manual has, with all the programs they have. So I just really feel like that in a nutshell prepared me for the real world. And like, I still went to college. I tried, but like, I still went to college. Uh, it helped me realize that I really don't need college like that. For anybody who's trying to make money, do anything in life, it's one of those things where like, if I use the internet, common sense, and I use my life skills, then it kind of everything 12 times easier. Because like you think about it, college is cool, bro. I play college on everything, bro. I would take anything to go back to the go back to class. I wouldn't, you know.
Yeah.
I went to EK. Yeah, I
Okay.
played football there. I was in the music program there as well.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was pretty dope. I was there for a year. It was nice. I couldn't complain. I just a lot of personal problems with that. Like, for I just kind of came to the conclusion that I finished with it. That I put all my time into what I love the most about my music.
Right.
It wasn't really too hard. It sucked. Like when I came to that conclusion, it was I was in a bad headspace. The only thing that kind of saved me from that stuff was my music. So
Yeah.
what at that point really wasn't my music necessarily as much as it was music in general.
Right. Yeah, that's cool.
If that's making sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah. So, speak on that a little more. So, you're obviously very into music. I was just showing your Instagram that I've been watching that Brag Different, listening to that Brag Different song. That's a really good song. Super cool video too. So, speak on that. You said a little bit about college helping you out, but so you were in the music program at UK.
EKU.
Oh, EKU. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I was in the program. I was in men's ensemble and a chambers ensemble. It was pretty cool. It was easy, just for the simple fact being at Y Pass.
yeah.
Get that shit
Right.
straight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
It
felt
was
the same way.
that's what kind of killed me out a little bit. Was like, damn, I'm starting all over again. Like this is Y Pass all over again. So like in my head, I'm like, I just want to turn up play football. But the reality is real. Like you see that growing up, you see AB and guys like that being up playing football. That's it. So in my head, I'm like, I'm trying to go.
Right.
And not necessarily be on the bullshit, but like,
Yeah.
I just school was never my thing. I just kind of did it because I was forced.
Yeah.
But like, I got to that age where I kind of had my own like it was one of those things like, oh, I kind of know what I want to do in my life, and this is definitely not, this right now. Because I won't lie, if you're going to school to be like a doctor or to be like a credit or like even like to be a officer or someone involved in course, college is great. Like that's need,
Yeah, you definitely need it for that.
Both of those things, but like music, dog. I mean, you got 13-year-olds on American Got Talent singing. Like you got little kids blowing up on TikTok. You got people blowing up every single day. So music is talent plus hard work. And more so talent plus hard work plus putting yourself out there
Yeah.
to get seen. Because we live in the 21st century. The easiest way for you to blow up is through the internet. I'm looking at like if you know you're good, if you're like, put yourself in that position, it takes money to make money. So paying for promos, paying to get out, paying to get seen, and those type of things, dude. Like, Like
Yeah.
that's that's what's gonna be more important or more crucial for an artist of any kind in the musician field, you know. And obviously, if you want to go more classical, Renaissance, and those type of things, then yeah, how would you be okay with that? But if you're doing R&B or
Mm.
some hip hop, some country music, even dog, like what's the name? Dog? I worked at where that's crazy. I worked at the same um Columbia Sportswear that Luke Combs worked at, bro.
Oh, really?
And like, it might not seem like a lot to some people, because like, oh, country music, but like to me, that's like crazy because it's not so much that I listen to him more so than the actual thing that he's a person too. He worked a job before he blew up. Everybody was doing 9 to 5, bro. People try to do 9 to 5 job, bro. Like there are people who will shame you for working 9 to 5, then they'll shame you for being too broke. They'll shame you for anything. So it's like nobody's opinion matters. So those kind of things kind of speak out. Why me and Corday was a server. I'm a server, dog. Like you know, I can't be mainstream like I want to, like I'm gonna, but like I know it's still one of the things where everything's part of the process, part of the timing. You feel me? So I'm
Right.
looking. Here I am in this moment, still living, still having to do what it takes to get to those. You feel me?
Yeah.
Sorry
That's
if I cut it, but like I mean, I love talking. Like, I love to talk, dude. Like
yeah,
so,
dude. No, those are really good points. But going off of what you were saying, so those are really good key points talking about, do you really, depending on what you're doing, college is, mm, should I say, maybe not needed? I'm
that's
going to say that because that's exactly what it is. Like you were
dude.
saying.
If you're Zion Williamson, you don't need to go to college.
Yeah.
Like, let's be honest. If you're going to, if you have intentions and dreams that you know really doesn't take a college degree, don't waste your money and time in that doing that. Because we're pressured growing up, going in school. You're pressured to get a degree. You feel me?
Right.
Just like you're pressured to get married and have kids and have a family and all that shit.
Yeah.
There's a pressure to put on you as the system goes. So when you look at it and you think about it, you're like, damn. I want to make music. I should put more time in my craft and put more time in things that's gonna help me benefit. Let's watch some YouTube videos on how to produce, how to mix, how to master, or let's let's write a song about something that we've been through, rather than we're trying to write a song about some shit we don't even know about, which ends up giving you writer's block. You get writer's block from shit you never did. That's why you get writer's block. When it's from the heart and everything's real, you feel me? It's so much easier. Can I get an amen?
Yeah, no, for sure. That speak on that again. You said you get writer's block from doing something you've never done. By the way, you're not cutting out anymore, so whatever you're doing is working.
My God. That's a blessing right there. But anyways, yeah. So really, like writer's block. That's really, because sometimes writer's block you get, especially if sometimes you get stretched truth. Every artist has stretched truth in their writing. Maybe not to or so other limits like others. You feel me? But everybody says some shit or did some shit that makes it sound harder, right? Because it's all about wordplay, all about hey, a lot of them or a lot of them get caught up. Or you'll get jammed. You have a brick wall if you're sitting there and you're like, what can I put? What, rather than having a song already intended or have a point of view for a song already made about something you've been through. Damn, I grew up without a father, so let's talk about how that motivated me to be better as a person. Right? And damn, I've never killed nobody before, but I know people like it. Do you see
Yeah,
the difference? Writer's blocks don't always come from something that's not from the heart. When it's creativity and it's from the heart, it'll flow, man.
it'll flow. Yeah.
It's easier for others, but it's all about practice. And it's perfect practice makes perfect. A lot of people get that confused. People say practice makes perfect, but it's perfect practice that makes perfect. Because you can practice, but what if you're having terrible practice every time you practice? You're not gonna be perfect just because you have a bunch of bad practice.
Right.
But if you're having perfect practices, you're practicing in the moments where it matters most, like in the studio or writing. Those times, if you really tapped and tuned in, okay, let's finish this song, or let's hit this bar better because I know that I'm harder on this hook, right? Oh, that's what translate. Damn, thousands and thousands of people, and I'm just saying that from what I've witnessed, not even from my experiences or performing in front of thousands, but like I've performed in different places. I've kind of seen that anything that you stay consistent with is going to work. you can't go wrong doing good, man. Like you just can't. Like everything people end up where they are, even if you're a bad person, the shit that they did to get them there, man. It's all about what you do, man. You can't go wrong with doing good. If you're on the job, bro, you can be an asshole. But if you show up to work every day, if you do what you're supposed to do, at the end of the day, you'll get your raise. You feel me? You're gonna move up in leadership, whether you're an asshole or not. You know, so it's like faith with no works is dead. Like you just can't believe that I want this. You don't do anything. Like how can I myself as an artist be like, damn, I want to be big as an artist, but yet never go to the studio to record, or yet never try to tap in and write a song, or you know, write
Hmm.
about my experiences of life. Like that doesn't make any sense. A lot of times people are in the position they are, whether because it's music, I mean, because it's money, or but a lot of times, some of these guys they say hard luck, but it's really just it's confident and hard work, bro. Consistency and perseverance. Like these are key words. Like if anybody's watching this, anybody's watching, consistency, though it's so you can't give up. In order to not give up, you have to be consistent. You got to persevere.
So my buddy Mitch is saying. So you're kind of talking about Russ just being genuine and being as consistent as possible in terms of the process.
Yeah, bro. The process, it contains and consists more of just the process. Like it's getting through the emotions. It's actually putting forth the effort, even in like getting out of your head, bro. Because a lot of us we stay in our head so much, we get in our own way. We blow our own blessings. Because I'm like, damn, if I doubt myself, then nothing else is ever gonna work, bro. You gotta believe in yourself. Like, look at 6ix9ine, bro. Crazy as this might sound,
Yeah,
that motherfucker is doing something, you
yeah,
know.
I know what you mean.
And
I
Blueface, a lot of guys like you can look at it, you might say what you want to say, but it's more to it besides just the music. Like you feel me? And I'm looking at it as getting through those days and those emotions. It's like there's days you're not feel like damn, this isn't working, but you got to push through that because everybody's had that. You feel me? We're all human. Nobody's perfect. So I'm looking at it like, damn, if I continue to do what I'm doing, continue to work hard, continue to have perfect practice, execute songs, execute everything I'm supposed to do, and the rest is going to be like a slice of bread, dog, because it's the process. And that's what the process is like, and that's just what I believe the process. Everybody has a different definition, but the different definition leads to the same result at the end of the day. So it's getting through the emotions, man, and getting through it because like it's easier to say I want to run for president than actually do everything it takes to run
Oh,
for president.
absolutely.
So it's one of those things you just got to do it, but always be like Nike and just do it. Like,
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I can relate to that. The feeling of just like after I get off work, I usually work
yeah.
at like 5 a.m. to like 1, and I get off work and I'm like, oh my God, I'm so tired. But I just got to push through that to work on stuff for the show or work on music or anything else. It's just like, I agree. It's so easy to get in your head and get stuck in your head, honestly. But if it's the only way to push through it or learn how to push through it is just to do it, like you said, just like Nike, and just do it because that's something I'm working on right now too. And
Mm-hmm.
that in itself is a process to be able to overcome not, wanting to do something.
Big facts, especially like you just gotta step out on it, bro. Like I was reading this book by Russ, actual Russ Vital, the singer,
Russ
rapper.
the rapper.
Yeah, the rapper guy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He actually has a book called "Get Out of Your Own Way." It's all in your head. And one of the chapters it talks about jumping off the cliff. A lot of times we don't see the results that we want to see because we don't jump off the cliff. A lot of times we don't realize that life is all about risk. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take, bro. So if you're not jumping off the cliff, you're not even trying, then it's like, hmm. Because like we put ourselves in that position when we say stuff like, "Oh, I'm in this mood."
Mm-hmm.
We're in that mood because you choose to be in that mood.
Mm-hmm. It's
And
a choice.
there's moments where I'd be hella pissed and like, damn, hold up, let me catch because people don't realize, but or anger or anything like that, those type of moods, those use a lot more stress and it takes longer for your body to recuperate. That's why they say stress kills. That's real. People don't understand that. Realize that it's like being positive, trying to stay, all of that shit actually is good for your health and your mental health.
Right.
And that's the process, bro. It all goes along into the process, like seriously, and. I can say that confidently. Like, damn, this is one of those things where it's like you have what you say, man. Like the manifestation is so real with the tongue that we don't even know, man. And if you're a negative person, if you produce negative energy, if you give off bad vibes, dude, and all you say is negative shit, then you're a negative person. You're in that negative stage. The moment you start seeing positivity in your life, the moment you start moving differently, cutting people off, everything else is, you feel me?
Yeah,
Like
that's that's interesting, man. My buddy Mitch, he had a question. He said, "So what do you do when in times when you're doubting yourself or you have writer's block in order to get out of it?" We kind of just talked about it a little bit. You said you kind of just have to push through it.
yeah, basically like that's a good question, Nick. Um, like the biggest thing I think about trying to get out of writer's block is figure out why in the first place. How did I get in that position? A lot of times I get in that position because either, like I said before, it's something that's not with the heart or something that's not real. A lot of times, damn, let me just erase all of this, start all the way over, and write new shit. It'll come out and be 10 times harder. Like, you know what I mean? So that's for any artist. Writer's block, dude. The writer's block comes from not real. It not being real. Unless you come off with just anything. But I feel like a lot of times you just gotta start from the heart, start from your own experience, maybe a friend's experience, but have a point of view for your song. If you go into your song with a concept, the song is easier to write because you know what you want to write. You know what you are thinking about. That's why I think writers. That's why I think the best songs always come out. Michael can vouch for me. Some of the best songs always come out from when you have a concept before you write that song. Milan, you know, you know, if you have a concept going into that song's going to come out better. But rather than just going along with the beat flowing on the right shit. Sometimes, yeah, it sounds good in the moment, but sometimes that can be all jangly and all over the place. The best songs always come out because of the POV. There's a main point. There was something that really hit on the nail that made that song that. Whether it be the words, the lyrical play, the beat itself, there's something about that. There's some concept about that song that gives it away. You feel me? So I feel like just having a concept going into a song makes it so much easier to write. You know.
Yeah.
And also, I usually like step away from a song. If I'm having a hard time, even like if it's real, I can't get out of that writer's block. I'll step away, like, listen to some more beats or listen to other guys' music or like just some of my favorite artists, stuff like that. Just to kind of get out of it. Go on walks. Just
Yeah.
get
Definitely.
out. Kind of get out, do something, move around to move blood in the brain. Kind of get the brain thinking and going again. Take your mind off of it and come back to it. You know.
Hmm.
It's
Yeah.
like
Definitely.
it's like that car you always working on. You ever see guys that's working on that same car, they've been working on for 10 years.
Yeah.
That's how you be sometimes. You come back to it every time you need to come back to it to fix something up. Once you get to go, bam. So
Yeah. So you're kind of speaking on your creative process. You maybe you take a step back from a song and go outside or go on a walk.
hmm
But other than that, what else? When you're, do you ever come in to like a session and you're like, okay, I need to do this, and then you're able to
yeah,
like sit down and do it, or because
bro,
like you said earlier,
I don't
creativity should flow, but
I
like
don't
how
know,
do you?
like being 1,000 with you, dog. I be looking at it like, man, because sometimes some shit just comes so smooth for me, like freestyle, bro, and have a whole song ready to go. If I feel it, if it's in my mind in that moment, if I feel it in my heart, if I can hear it, and don't let me feel the beat. I feel like I can go in there and freestyle the whole song. Sometimes I can one take something I've written, so it just depends. Like I feel like it really varies. The mood, you
Right.
know, that the mood of that song. Because every time you record the song, especially a song that you really know is going to be that song, or a song where it's just like anytime you record a song, it's better than sex. It's a good feeling. Hearing yourself on the beat is like busting a nut. That that's that's real, dog. And I don't know. It's just those type of things just give you that feeling. So it's like whenever I tap in, I'm not thinking about doing the hangout with a bunch of people. I'm not thinking about like none of that stuff. Man. I'm thinking about tapping in and making music, making music. Like just knowing that you have that. the tools and things out for you to use to be able to produce 100 songs in a session. Be like, it's a blessing that you got to take advantage of. So that's what I look at it as.
Yeah.
Kind of,
That's cool,
yeah,
man. That's yeah. It's I know a lot of people. The creative process is obviously different for a lot of people. Like last week, I was talking with that group Hippie Hood. They're a hip hop group here out of Louisville, and they were just saying that there's really no method to their madness. Plus, they're a group, so there's a lot more of them that have to agree on different things. But as a solo artist, you kind of have your own set. Uh, I guess you could say agenda in a way, and you know exactly what you want. So that's interesting.
definitely, man. I feel like once you got a plan, stick to your plan no matter what. You just got to stick to your plan. You write it out and you just stick to it. You go no matter what you feel me, the adversity that comes with it. Remember to go at the end of the day. See it through. You got to see it through to the end because you know what you're getting through, but you know what you got to go through to get to that. So
Yeah. Yeah, it's
definitely,
definitely. I think a creative process is in turn like it goes hand in hand with the um. What were we saying earlier? We were talking earlier about when you doubt yourself and when you're in your head. Those two things go hand in hand. Because for me, I know a lot. If I'm down here and I'm working on music or making beats and I just don't feel like it, like I'm like, all right, maybe I'll go for a run or do something else. Like they go and they're both a learning process for real. Learning how to push through and then learning how to really tap in when you are feeling creative is totally a two different processes that go hand in hand. It's pretty cool when you really think about it.
so I'm already knowing. Like for real, dog. I look at it. It's like it's when you're able to really have control over yourself in a sense where it's like you can have control and how about this when you're able to be disciplined
Mm-hmm.
because you have to have a disciplined mindset and you have to be disciplined to your flesh if that like to the things that you want but don't need
Mm-hmm.
and like I look at it sometimes it's like dang like I said earlier catching myself in a mood I'll I'll catch myself envy or jealous or even mad or that's the mood that myself I'm like dang, this ain't even you feel me
Mm-hmm.
like this ain't even what it's gotta be.
Yeah, you don't have to feel that way.
Soon as I get out of this mood and you feel me, does that if that makes sense, am I being too loud? You still focused?
Yeah, no, that makes sense. That's
Yeah,
totally like what you said about like being angry and a lot of things is just like it's totally a choice. Like you can get mad about anything, but then I like when I do, I just take a step back and I'm like, all right, what's really the situation here that's
the
got me so
situation
upset or
back,
anything like that.
re reevaluating the situation for real.
Yeah. Okay, cool, man. So that's really some really good key points there. Really, that's awesome, especially about being in
And,
your head. You know.
and I feel like I want that for anybody watching. Like I said, that's not just for music, like musicians, bro. That's for anybody, like any human being, bro. You get in your own head, dog. Like it doesn't have to be that way. You know what I mean, dog? You can beat that whatever you feeling. Whether it's
Yeah.
like I said, those moments, those moves don't have to last like that. People, like I said, negative things. You put yourself in a negative position. You say negative shit. It just makes everything worse, bro. Like, you just have to watch yourself, watch your tongue, man, because we live in a realm in a world where it's like everything is more than what we know, more than what I'm gonna just put it like that.
Yeah.
But it's you just gotta be aware of what you say. That's why people say watch your words. You
Mhm.
know, watch how you say things and watch what you say. People believe in reaping and sowing. I believe reaping and sowing. People believe karma. You put out, you're gonna get what you did. You feel me? So if you say some shit, do some shit, put down dirt on somebody, that'll come back to you somehow, some way. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm looking like I'm trying to watch, stay in my lane. It's not about staying in your lane and finding your way at the jungle with it. And
Right.
that's getting out of your head. Because when you get out of your head, you realize what the situation is. Like I said, reevaluate why this, eliminate the situation, and focus. Oh, you know,
Yeah. Eliminate what you don't need and get on with it. Um,
that.
cool, man. Super, super awesome. Good talk. Sweet talk, bro. Um, So who?
Put some gems.
Yeah, absolutely. Gave
Preach
me
it out.
gave me yeah gave me all the gems there. That's really dope. Cause
Motherfucker.
what'd you say?
uh, no, I was just saying like Reverend Guapo in here,
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
I'm telling you, though. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you who. So, from an artist standpoint, who's inspiring you right now, or who's always inspired you?
Man, that's funny because you know what I'm gonna say. The first thing I'm gonna say, dog. Nah, you probably don't know, but really, I have quite a few, dog, because I feel like inspiration is a daily thing, dog.
Oh,
You feel me? You find inspiration in anything. I find inspiration looking at clouds. That sounds like a hood, but
Yes,
that's real, dog. I find inspiration. I for real. If I look at the clouds and I see the right cloud, I'll fuck around and make a hit. Dead.
yeah.
Like if the water's moving a certain way, nigga, hold up. Let me go get in the stew and write about some shit. Hold up.
So it's not necessarily a person. Inspiration can come from anything.
Yeah, anything, but nah, it's a few people though. I'm not gonna cap.
Yeah. Well, of course.
Bryson, that nigga for sure. I remember back 2013 listening to Killer Instinct. Before Don't All that shit had dropped,
Yeah, I was gonna say that was. Jeez. Yeah. No, I remember that.
and I was a freshman in high school once people started tapping in. Bro, I was freshman at Manual. I was trying to put everybody on it like, oh, get this on get off. Like, all right. A month later, he's at Drizzy's house, and everybody's like, "Yo, nah, fuck y'all." So it was funny. That was
Yeah.
funny, bro. That was so funny. But no, seriously though, like Bryson Stewart, man. I mean, he's done a lot, dude, for the city. I mean, he kind of fits the culture,
Mm-hmm.
and it's putting a genre, putting a title on trap soul because you got to think trap soul is hip hop, mixed with the R&B. You feel me? Just the way that you're able to channel that inner R and back. I feel like he put a name on it. He really did. Like Trap Soul, bro. Like that's Bryson. If you say Trap Soul, everybody's gonna know that's Bryson Tiller, no matter what. You
Mm-hmm.
feel me? So it's one of the things that will forever be like he changed the culture, dog. That's real. Nobody was wearing dad hats before him, bro. So I was just looking at that.
That's true. That is true.
Like everybody wears dad hats because of Tiller, though. Like that's big facts. And
That
and
that is.
another guy probably I got like two guys. I say Party Next Door for sure. I just I love everything about Party in the sense of the way he moves on the beat, the way that the swagger that he comes with on the beat. For me, it reminds me of me. How I move around on the beat and how you feel me. I'm not gonna sit here and say that I'm an extroverted person, but I'm more introverted. I know how to do both, if that makes sense. Like, regular day, I'm just to myself, my business. But I'd speak if somebody speaks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like that's kind of what it reminds me of. Just mysterious kind of. You know, I like to be behind the scenes with everything. I like to produce. People don't know that I produce. I make beats. I do a lot of everything, bro. And like I like it like that. Damn, is it thundering where you are, bro?
It probably might be not. It's probably on its way because it was getting cloudy before the show started. I don't have any windows down here. Is that what
Dude,
that was? That was thunder.
yeah. Did you hear it?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, man, party. Daniel Caesar. I say
I've
Daniel because
yeah.
yeah, that soulful. The soul for one. For two, that man's a musical genius. He reminds me of Frank Ocean, another goat.
I
And
can
it's
see
like,
that. Yeah.
and the way I see it is like the stories being told, whether it's literal, figural, spiritual, there's stories being told every song, man. It's a feeling, bro. Music's a feeling. So once you understand and you feel it, you're like, wow, you
Yeah.
know. You're able to relate. You're able to make music off of that. You're able to inspire, aspire. You're able to do all type of creative. Nobody's original because at the end of the day, we all took somebody crafting wise. You know
Yeah.
what I
Great
mean?
artist still,
Uh,
man.
like before Kobe, there was MJ. Before you feel me? Before MJ, there was Bill Russell. Like, and I'm not saying that to say they're the same style, but it's the same movement, the same the same approach towards what's trying to be done, accomplished. If that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Same approach, just different person.
Mm-hmm.
Facts. Gems. More gems.
Real fucking deals, bro. I'm kind of surprised at myself with some of the shit I'm saying. That's why I love to do like not necessarily improv, but good looks, bro. Realize real well.
Yeah, I mean,
But
we've definitely not like. I mean, I've kind of gone off some of these questions I gave you, but like what we were
yeah,
talking about
more,
earlier
more
about being
legit.
in,
Sure.
you know,
Yeah, like what you feel me? It's the way it flows, bro. But anybody want to trade punks?
the way it flows.
You ready?
Yes,
Good.
Sarsky.
Yes, sir.
So
Uh, Go ahead,
in
bro.
now you're speaking as an artist in Louisville. What are you seeing? You know, what's the creative scene here like, as from artist standpoint, and
Um,
you know,
I'm gonna be 1,000 with you. Louisville's on the come up, bro.
502
Louisville's
come up is real.
Louisville's come up is really faster than what I even imagined. Especially even with all this Breonna Taylor kind of stuff going on too, it really put a bigger spotlight on the city as a whole. So it's just like, man, Louisville's really on a scene. Like Bryson put us on the map. Jack Harlow put us on the map. They put us on the map. You know, I mean, Static Cage forever will be a goat. You got Side Baby. I mean, Vori. That's a guy who's that's another inspiration is Vori. Believe it or not, you know.
Who is it?
Vori. Vori. He's an artist. He's from Louisville. Um
Huh?
yeah,
I never heard of him.
yeah, he's pretty good, man. I think he just signed to Dream Chasers with Meek Mill.
Oh, and so this is the guy that was in the studio with you the other day.
Yeah, yeah. Bro, that's no. Yeah. Yeah, I'm talking. You talking about the producer? I'm talking about Vori, the artist.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So now, what about this producer that's with Meek Mill, or who is that?
Well, I work with this guy. His name is Dro. He's an artist, not an artist. He's a producer. Based in Los Angeles, man. Um, like I said, we got some stuff coming out really soon. That's all I'm gonna say on that right now. A lot of big things in the work, man. Hidden, shit in the vault that really can't be put out in this very moment. Secret code stuff, bro. Just know there's lot of, lot of moves being made, and a lot of songs about to be dropped, a lot of hits about to be coming, man.
A
So
lot of moves being made.
like that's just real, And I'm not gonna speak too much on that, but that's real. Um, yeah, bro. But yeah, dude, I got a lot more music I'm dropping soon. I'm gonna drop this new single coming soon before called Mine. I'm gonna drop that here in the next few weeks. I'll start promoting it, plugging it. I'm gonna drop it here in the next few weeks. Then I'll go ahead and I got another huge single that's coming out. I'm gonna drop that. After I drop that song, let that kind of get some buzz to it for a while. If I do that, I'll get ready to go with the EP.
Cool. Yeah, looking forward to it, man. Yeah. Um. So my buddy Mitch got another question. Where the moment that you were like, "Well, I want to do music for sure," was that kind of like during?
When was oh shit?
Yeah.
But the moment I realized I wanted to be an artist, I don't know, bro. I really just be like, I always knew, but I grew up in a church thing and grew up writing songs at the age of fucking that. Dude, I used to write girls' little like little songs, bro. And stuff like that. It was one of those things where like I really knew I didn't even like that,
Hmm.
but really though, bro. That like the real moment. Mm, I guess when I dropped out of school, man. Because like towards the end of like 2018, that was when I was kind of realizing like damn, what was going on with me,
Yeah.
injuries and
So you kind of just had to make
like
that
like shit that
decision.
was going on. Yeah, like personal reasons, family shit that was going on, man. It just put me in a bad spot and bad mindset. And music, I started writing. I started writing. I quit going to class. I started smoking in my dorm and started writing songs, bro. Like that was like that. This is real. I can't make it up, bro.
Yeah.
And like it sounds funny, it sounds kind of fucked, but like at the end of the day, that's when I was like, damn, I know I'm not going to be here next time. Or
Mm-hmm.
just go ahead and tap in. So I started recording. and writing while I was sitting there, bro. And by the time I got back, bro, I just got full motion with it. It took a little bit of time, but I connected with some of the right people. One of my closest friends, Michael, my instructor, shout out that guy. So he helped me kind of get a lot of connections with that, with a lot of when just helped me. Grateful for sure.
Yeah.
Producer, KFB, Kentucky Fried Beats. That's always what I'll call him. His name is really Russell, but he's a legend, bro. He produced more than half, almost every song I've ever had produced. So those two guys are definitely about to a lot of pop off more than like more than you know. So like those guys definitely get a lot of credit for a lot of shit. Um, I work with Marty. He's a good producer. He's from the South Side. Shout out to the South Side. He's a good guy, bro. Hard beats, man. I was actually going to do gyms. I probably could preview for you maybe if you have my but yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of stuff in the works. For
Cool, man. So, as an artist in Louisville, what are your goals? What are you aspiring to do?
But as an artist in Louisville, my biggest inspiration, like I want to be able to at the end of the day, I want to be somebody to see that they can do it, that anybody can do this, whether it's big music or whatever it is. You believe in your stuff and you put your mind to it, anything possible. We've heard that over generations, over years, just doing it. So why not be a part of it and actually do it so people can see that you're a testament that you can really make it. That you can really do it.
Yeah.
That's how I'm looking at it, dude. And then like I'm thinking in my head like, shoot, bro, really biggest goal is to not really get signed, but really, but get a deal, get a big deal with the nice publishing record label for publishing and distributing where the master can be still um, lawfully and legally independent, but still messing with like Warner Brothers or like RCA, so get present yourself as a businessman. You have the opportunity doing it, and that they need you, that you don't need them, but they need you. As artists, you have to know that. A lot of times, artists get themselves caught up in bad deals because they don't realize that they are the businessman. They are the product, so they must treat
That's a fact. Yep.
like that. Don't go in there. Oh, $1 million. Let me sign it. Nah, I want this. This is what's gonna happen. You gonna give me this publishing deal. You're gonna do it like this. You feel me? Guess what? People don't do that. People come from the slums.
Yeah,
They
they
may
don't.
think
They don't.
still getting out. That's why they get people like that. They get black people so easily, bro. Like keep it thousands. Some of these guys coming out the slums. Like I grew up had it hard, but I know the people who had it harder than me, and I'm looking at it like, yeah, some of these guys would sound kind of quick fast to get their peoples out of that position. Because look, I would do the same thing for my mom. That's what I'm looking for to do. But it's about being smart, bro, and doing what's best for you.
Don't
And
sign
knowing
anything without an attorney.
without an attorney, you can't. That you legally can't do that. Well, you can, like it's illegal, but it happens like all fucking like
Oh
all
yeah, you
fucking.
definitely can, but it's
Yeah,
not smart.
yeah, for sure. But I'm looking at it like, man, the way I want to go to do it, like promotion, promoting yourself, bro. Instagram promotion, Facebook promotion, Spotify promotion, playlisting, different things like that, bro. Growing up, it's all about putting it out there, bro. You can't product, you can do it. No reason that you have to. Like, so it's like I'm looking at like because once you get there, people's gonna start realizing. One day, they'll realize and they'll tap in, but it'll be easier. You won't have to do certain things or pay for certain things rather than just it being natural. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
Those are key facts right there. Honestly, deals and I mean nowadays the industry is about who's got the most followers, to be honest. If you're a decent artist and you've got a crazy following, you can probably get picked up by a big label and they'll give you like some kind of small type of deal. But
but
it's so like plastic now. I mean, it's totally a business. The talent is like not even a factor anymore
so
in
imagine having the plastic in the top.
the plastic in the what?
But you feel me though? How crazy that sounds. But like, it's all about looking the part today, and that's fucked up. But that's like that's what they're looking for. You got to look the part, and when I say look the part of what you're doing.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people is thinking that I'm not saying that's what I do. I'm me. I'm true to myself. But
Yeah.
coming from a worldwide perspective, dog, that's what it is, dog. Like, you gotta look the part. It doesn't matter if you have the best vocals. Say you was the best singer in the world, and you're ugly as fuck, and you're 6'3", you're female, you're 6'3", you're ugly as fuck, and you're like, dude, there's no way that labels really gonna sign you, bro, because you didn't look the part. Let's say you have a decent voice, anyway, you're nowhere compared to the girl who was, less looking or less beautiful or whatever you're gonna call it. Then you feel me?
Yeah.
Like looking the part plays a big factor, dude. Because guess what? Like you look at a lot of these reality shows and like that, man. It's for what it is, a reality show, dog. They're looking for people to play that part to be the next big whatever,
Right.
you know. So, but I love the role I'm playing. I love that's all I'm doing. I'm loving who I'm becoming. I think I'm playing. It's just, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like
Yeah, man.
that's just my like that's just opinion. But like that, like I said, people look at it. But for me, I'm like I never want to come off like I'm cocky or like that. I feel like you have to be confident in who you are. And it's one of the things where like you got to be above the BS. You have to get it done, bro. Say less and do more.
Say less and do more.
Just drop. You always be
There
like,
you
oh,
go.
I'm gonna drop a song, but you just drop the song. Fuck it.
Say less and do more. Drop the song. Figure out what you don't need and get rid
When I
of it.
first my first song ever, it was hard as fuck. I didn't do no promotion. I didn't do anything. It was a song like, damn, I'm just gonna drop this shit. I just dropped that shit. Like, oh wow, people tapped in. Like I didn't think about, oh, how am I gonna feel me? I did it, and it kind of just actually it went on. Video came along in the mix, and it was easier. I don't know. It's just everything played easy, bro. So I was like, man, let's just do it. Just do it.
Right. Get it done and figure out what you need to do, man. That's
Easy.
important. All right.
Easy.
So the creative scene now, clearly the 502 come up is real. We're doing well. People
Mm-hmm.
are coming up. Where do you see it, Louisville's creative scene in 5 years?
Bro, I really don't know to be honest, dude. I would love to be like, yeah, I see it taking off and being the next ATL or the next LA or whatever, but niggas hate too much, man. There's too much hate in Louisville, dog.
I feel,
Niggas,
yeah, there's a lot of there. Yeah. It's
niggas
like,
beef too much, hate too much. They envy, bro. Bro, you look at the ATL, you got R&B niggas hopping on songs with rap niggas. You go to Louisville, rap niggas don't want nothing to do with the R&B niggas, and it don't make no sense. It's like you feel me? There's times where I'm like, I'll cut my song on and play it. Some like most people in Louisville, like most people's not want to hear that, especially like guys. Like niggas not really want to hear that shit. They gonna turn on G Herbo or something. Like no offense, like I fucks with Herbo. I fucks with. You feel me?
yeah,
Everything he. But personally, like you know, I look at it like, damn, people really don't fuck with certain shit they hate because it's not what they do or they're not interested. But then you realize that people don't think they a lot, and that's when you realize that you're different, and that you just got to do you. And that's what I'm conclusion with. And I'm like, like I would never hate I never hate on anybody, bro. Like fuck, really, I was like, if somebody who's a hard ass artist. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let them know that they are hard ass artists. Second thing I'm gonna do is, bro, let's work. They don't want to work. Cool. I'm gonna just keep doing me. I don't. I keep supporting them, but I don't be on bullshit, bro. I feel no reason. There's no reason to. Oh, this guy's harder than me. Because I feel like in my head, maybe I am the best hardest artist. In the day, I know that there's just or somebody just as good as me. Like J. Cole is better than me. What the fuck? Easily. But it's like I still don't be like, oh fuck J. Cole because he's better than me.
yeah,
I just
yeah.
study. What can I learn to help me gain to get better?
There you go.
Every one of my friends,
Yes,
his name is Jay
Sarsky.
Howe. He's a rapper. He's been tapping in, bro. I've been tapping in and getting on my writing bag with the rap. I see him. He inspired me, bro. I've been doing it longer than him. he's on the come up. And he's got shit about to drop. So shout out for
Yeah, I
real.
just heard he was just put something on Instagram. What he how long's he been rapping?
But he's been rapping for like a year, bro. Like when he first started to now, he's crazy. Crazy. The difference is crazy. You know, you got to get him on an interview, bro. For real. You got to get his ass on an interview. DM him and hit him up and ask him, bro. He's got some shit. He's got in the works. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he played basketball at Manual with me.
yeah, he did play for a year. And then he went to St. Pete.
Yeah, I
Like
remember that. That's crazy, man. Yeah, that's I kind of agree with you though on the hate in Louisville. Not it's not all hate, but there's a lot of I
there's a
think
lot of
people
hate. There's not all hate, but there's more hate than love.
at least from the music scene, yeah, I can agree with that. I've seen it's just I think it has a lot to do with there's just not great the music business here is not done right. And it's
The music
I'm not gonna
business,
say it's not done
the music
right.
business
It's
need to be
not
better.
done
My fault, bro.
it's not done well. And a lot of people are trying to just make quick
Right.
money off of, that's just kind of what I've
That's,
seen, or like, been around and that's just how, to be honest, that's just how it is. But I think, with any city on the come up with a lot of talent and
exactly.
creativity, it's almost like a learning curve, the
Yeah,
music business is just not here in Louisville. Like it can be, and I'm sure eventually it will be better. But right now it's just
that,
people trying
that
to
is,
nickel and dime each other.
yeah, it is, it's too many weak niggas. I
What
would
do you
be real.
mean by that? Like too many people are actually not good, or people? What do
Bro,
you mean?
I said that it's too many people. Oh my god, that feels. I feel like that was terrible to say. I think that, but I don't take that back. I take that back. I live with no regret. That was said. It's in a year. But when I say people are weak, I mean in the sense of like, bro, 6 9 at me, bro. But like, I'm very close to that, bro. Respect because it's music. But I still have my opinion. Just like people have their opinion about R&B artists. You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying, bro? It's like when I think about it, you know, like there's stuff that I don't listen to. When I did, because that's like that's a human thing, bro. People have likes and dislikes. You're not gonna be a person like if you're a person who likes everything, you're a fucking yes. You know, you have to have and like why be a yes man when you can be real? If you don't like it, then say something, bro. You're gonna be a there's ways to fix them. There's ways to learn and grow. And that's how you learn. If you can't take constructive criticism, you can't win. You can't grow. You can't better yourself. If my friend is telling me my song is ass, make you better, then like
You
you
better
know,
make it better. You might as well make it better.
yeah, you feel me? Like for real.
Hmm.
So that's if I'm looking at it, I'm like, you got to be able to take constructive criticism. There's songs that because like, yo, there's things you can do on here that will make it better. I mean, you hit it okay, but I feel like this is you can hit them harder. On, you got to think about the people that push it. You got to wait and then you're right. I mean, you go back and do it. That's what I do.
There you go. It's just what you do. That man, a lot of good conversation, bro. That's really awesome. It's a the
Real talk.
my
I,
my
I'm
girl
really,
Julia.
I'm really glad that we did this. Make
Yeah,
sure send me all the links in the YouTube video and everything. I'll be sure to post that, bro. Shout out to Louisville, man. Follow to man. Much Louisville, man.
yes,
He's
sir.
here.
I appreciate you, bro.
I
Appreciate the
appreciate
shout out.
you, definitely, man. Definitely, bro. Like, that was real. Very good to do because this isn't even about me. Like it's really it's never been about me. It never will be about me. It's about what I do for others and help other people do it, bro.
Right. The biggest thing for me right now is to just do what we just did. Shine light on your work and your creativity, and
I
then you
appreciate
drop some more gems. Like you're talking about with deals, and you're talking about your creative process. That's just the goal, man, and get people to tap in, and that's all I
it.
want.
It's real, man. And I've learned, I've really learned, and I've really thought, and I've realized anybody can about it and say it. That really be in that position to really know what you say.
Hmm.
Have tough skin to be in this music business. You gotta have tough skin to make music. You know,
Totally.
say tough skin, I mean in a sense of you can't give up because shit ain't on your way. I mean, I always look at Michael Jordan for instance, because bro didn't make the basketball team. This nigga's a dope, one of the best. Use my language for taking words, but I mean what? But
That's
like
all right.
you feel me though, like MJ's really so. And I look at it, dude, didn't make basketball. So if things don't look up, like Jay Z didn't make the first deal. He was 28, 27.
Mm-hmm.
Bro's a billionaire. So it's like here I am 20 years. You know, the sky's the limit till you get to the stars. You're like, wow, there's more. So you got to keep going.
Cool, man. Well, that's amazing, bro. I really appreciate all this good conversation, man.
For sure, dude. This was great. This was a great conversation. I'm pretty high, man. I won't lie. Like, not even like super high to where, oh my gosh, but it's like one of those highs where it's like, losing a lot of words. Like,
You're feeling it, man. You're telling the truth. That's good. That's important.
like everything I'm gonna say and keep it 1,000 with you, bro.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I appreciate that, man.
Sure,
Anybody
man.
else got any some last questions in the chat? We got a couple people watching live. My friend Julia said that when we were talking about nickel and diamond, people hating Louisville has a lot of talent, but there's not a lot of resources to show it all. I can agree. I can agree with that. I think that the
I feel like
biggest the biggest thing obviously is social media for Louisville.
yeah, uh, I feel like Louisville, we gotta. I think after this little revolution that's going on, some shit's gonna happen. You know, stuff
Yeah,
going on.
there's
Stuff in
definitely a revolution going on all over the world.
Oh, KKK militia, whatever they're supposed to
Oh
be.
my God.
Oh, they downtown, bro. Did you see that?
Yeah, I did. They land they
They got AK-47s and 223s, bro.
bro, it's ridiculous. These people are
They're
this
really
gonna be
on it.
something crazy. It already is. It
Bro.
literally is a revolution right now.
Louisville niggas to play with, bro. You know Louisville niggas don't give a fuck. Let's be real, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, come on, dog. We not hearing none of that shit.
Yeah.
Ma. Oh man, that's funny though. But
It's gonna be
yes,
interesting, man. It's quite a it has been quite the crazy past couple of the past month, to be honest.
crazy. Man, past year, Kobe died, bro.
Oh, dude, 2020 has just been like, let me kick you while you're down, dude. For
Back
better
2020,
terms.
back 2020, like you ever had your balls kicked in your stomach just for
Yeah,
2020?
literally, literally, and like just consistently, dude. That was that man. That is crazy. Man, when Kobe died, and then COVID, and then all these
Bro,
shootings, man.
bro,
Jeez,
we bombed Iraq, bro.
it's crazy, dude. But hopefully things will get better. I mean, I'm sure they will. And I mean, I'm in total agreement that it's kind of like there's a revolution going on right now. So I mean, it's gonna be interesting. And then with the election coming up, oh my god, dude, it's gonna be so interesting, man. So it's gonna be crazy. There's not
big,
another word to describe it. It's definitely gonna be crazy.
big fact, bro. Big, big.
So, well, man, let me see if we had any. Not too many more questions. But you spoke on some really good facts. It's already been a We've been on about a little over an hour. That's crazy. It feels like we just started, man. Um,
Yeah,
that's crazy. But dude, hey, I appreciate you having you on here, man. And given you're the first artist I've had on here that I believe that is like a solo recording artist. The last week they were Hippie Hood. They're a group of hip hop artists, and then I had a dancer on here and a comedian and a recording engineer from Atlanta. But you're the official first solo artist on Lush Louisville. So shout out to you for coming
appreciate
on
you
here.
calling me Russ
Yes,
Guapo.
sir.
Yes,
Uh,
sir. Episode
Twitter.
5, Lush Louisville. But yeah, Russ, man, I'm gonna keep listening to Brag Different, and let me know and let us know when, you said you got a lot in store. Let us know when Things are
Sir.
dropping. You guys can follow him on. He's at Russ Guapo. Whoops.
Yes, sir.
On
You
Instagram.
APO.
Go watch that new Brag Different video. It's pretty dope. And
Yes, drop every 2 weeks. There, stay tuned. Call online. Little thing I'm gonna drop on y'all. I think stay tuned. It's not. It's gonna be fire. Straight hit, straight hit.
yeah,
It's going flat. It's before it's all said and done.
dope. Man, well, all right, man. Well, we'll be. I'm gonna be looking. I'm gonna be looking out. I want to hear this new music. I want to see all these moves you've been making, man.
That bro, trust, bro. You gotta see. You gotta see to believe that's right, and I'm gonna show you.
There you go. Looking forward to it, Russ.
Can't wait, bro. Like seriously, I'm excited. More excited than y'all even know.
Yeah,
So, thanks for having me on here, man.
absolutely.
So, everybody out there, stay blessed. Have a blessed, wonderful Saturday evening,
Yep.
and I hope y'all enjoy the rest of your day, man.
Yeah, you too, man. Be safe.
For sure, for sure. Russ Guapo, yeah.
Peace out, man. Good to see you, man. All right. Let's see here. So we got FaceTime. Take that out there. Yeah, so his obviously has a few audio issues going on there. Kind of hard to hear him at points, but he did. It's funny whenever he was kind of giving the key points that he was talking about. A lot, so the audio kind of seemed to clear up, like when he was talking about the artist deals, and at the beginning he was talking about being in your head and try. The best thing to do to overcome your self doubt is really just to push through and do it. Which like that's a big thing for me. Again, I'm learning how to do that really right now. It's just, and there's really nothing to learn. You just have to do it, and it's hard when you're tired. But again, he was also like, well, if you tell yourself that, bro, it's a choice. To be honest, like you just have to push as hard as you can, and if you're passionate enough about something, but also it goes hand in hand because I'm also so trying to learn like, oh, I need to sit down and make a bunch of beats. Like that doesn't always really work. Maybe sometimes, but like recently, I haven't even really been inspired to make beats. Um, but it's all just a process. So, I really appreciate everybody tuning in. This was a big episode, episode 5, a mile marker for Lush Louisville. We've made it this far. We're gonna keep going. We're halfway through season 1. It's been a lot of fun, guys. To sit here and talk with different creatives throughout Louisville, all over, and different perspective, different points of view, where everybody's thinking, especially from the standpoint of the music scene in Louisville. That's just kind of where I'm focused on, not for the podcast, but in my my careers and my goals. I really want to do a lot with music as an engineer and a producer. So it's really good to get a lot of different perspectives from a lot of different people. And, so we're just going to keep having people on here, having guests. Again, I'm going to see I may not post this video directly tonight. I might see if I can, the cutting the in and out cutting, his audio cutting in and out, I can't really fix that, but there might be a few things I can do to make the quality better for the video. I know there was just kind of some excess noise. I'll probably post this video on tomorrow or sometime very soon. But I'm gonna have next week we got another artist. The next couple of weeks are actually musical artists, and but again, that's not the focus of the show. That's kind of just how I lined it up. I know again in a few weeks we've got another dancer, and trying to get a photographer on here, so that'll be really neat. And everybody just keep tuning in. If anybody's got any last questions, anything to say, I'm sure y'all are on the. Yeah, so the live stream is a good, probably like 30, 45 seconds behind at this point. But man, I appreciate everybody. We'll be back. Wow, next Saturday is the 4th of July. We'll be back at 3 p.m. on next Saturday. The past 2 weeks were at 6 because just for basically work schedules. But next week should be at 3 p.m. And, subscribe to the YouTube, hit the bell notification, and any advice on anything, DM me and let me know. And, guys, it's been a awesome, good time. Always is. I love coming down here Saturday afternoons and just chilling and hanging out and get to know more about the Louisville creative scene. And this is a dope episode. Episode 5's in the books. I appreciate everybody, and we'll be back next Saturday.
Yes, sir.
So, Lush Louisville, I'm out until next Saturday. Good to see you all. I appreciate y'all. Everybody be safe.